everybody wants to be loved. And we also live in a world where you can't even, if you put love in a scale, it does not even scale 1, sometimes out of 100. It doesn't even qualify to be called love. But I understand. Because Jesus said, love thy neighbor as thyself. You see, people can't give what they don't have. People try to give sincere love, but they don't have it. What I mean is that they don't even love themselves. They try to love their spouse, but they can't even love their spouse because they don't even love themselves. They try to love their children. They can't even love them because they don't even love themselves. They give the kind of love they have for themselves. That's what they give to their children. That's what they give to their spouse. That's what they give to their friends. That's what they give to their neighbor. And until it goes to someone and this person now measure it, they will not even know. And they don't even know that they don't have love. That what they are giving is not love, but they are giving their best. Remember, it is love thy neighbor as thyself. You know why I'm saying this? I'm saying this because if you love yourself, some people love themselves, but they are suicide bombers. That means they can kill themselves for whatever reason. That's the kind of love they have for themselves. So they can equally kill you, but they love you. People say they love themselves, but they're addicted to so many things, destroying their bodies. You know, people have different ways of loving themselves. And when they want to love you, they love you just the way they love themselves. Now, this is what I suggest. You have the right to weigh or judge or scrutinize whatever people call love that they're giving to you. You don't just accept anything. But one thing you should also have in mind is that we all have different upbringing. Some people are from terrible homes. They were never taught love. So they don't know what love is. They watch their fathers beating their mothers. So they love their spouse, but they beat them. Now, I'm not saying that you should stay with somebody. Remember, that's why I said you have the right to judge whatever people call love. Look at it very well before you receive it. Now, some people, they are brought up in a way where, they are used for money exchange by even the so-called people who are supposed to be to their guidance or supposed to love them. Some people were introduced to drugs by their own people who are supposed to love them. So this is what they know. So when they tell you they love you, they are sincere. That's the kind of love they know. Now it is left for you to look at what people call love before you receive it. It is left for you to understand that people can't give what they don't have. It is left for you to know that it is not everything that people call love that you should receive. That's the way to protect yourself in the world that we are today. When people say they love you, you have to look at it very well. And when you say you love people as well, you have to look at the kind of love that you're giving to someone. I have the right to reject whatever you call love you're sending to me. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. But one thing I have learned not to do is to condemn people who are not loving me the way I think or I suppose they should, because I don't know where they are coming from. It is my right to reject. It is my right to protect myself from any kind of love that I see is destructive. But I also know better that the love and the grace that I have today, so many people don't have it. And what do? I try to love. I show you love in a way that, by the help of God, you can begin to understand love in another perspective. It is your right to look at people when they love you in a way that you know it is not supposed to be. It is your right to reject it. It is not your right to condemn people. It is not your right to do so. You know why? Because so many people are out there today. They are exposed to so many things as children. They were exposed to things, unimaginable things. And they have their perspective of love. That is not right. But if you start by judging them, crucifying and condemning them, you are not equally giving out the best of love. We can start by showing love. If you know you have real love, you can start by showing people love. Like the type of love that Jesus showed to us. We have a standard of love. Unconditional love. Love that does not judge. Compassionate love. I know that we are not perfect, but we can start by just loving people for people. Can we just love people for people? Can we just put aside all these, self-righteous acts here and there? Can we just love human beings, please? Can we just love people? Can we just love human beings? Let's just love. If someone is not loving you the way they should, please, can you just love them the way you know that Jesus has taught? Because that is the standard of love. Don't judge. Don't condemn people. But you can judge what they are giving to you. And you can reject what you know it's not in line with what the Word of God says love is all about. Let's send out the invitation of love. For God is love. Let love rule.